These are 10 of the most influential scholars in Islamic history, men who preserved this religion not with swords, but with knowledge, patience, and in some cases, their own blood. Some founded the schools of Islamic law followed by millions of Muslims today. Others spent their lives preserving the words of the Prophet, peace be upon him, so that nothing would be lost or changed. The first 4 Imams helped build Islamic law. The next 6 helped preserve the Prophet's teachings. Together, they protected something that billions of Muslims rely on every day. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, like and hype this video so it's reach more people. Let's begin with the most well-known scholar of them all, Imam Abu Hanifa. His real name was Nu'man ibn Thabit. He was born in Kufa in 80 AH and went on to found the Hanafi school of law. Today, the most widely followed madhhab in the Muslim world, followed by millions of Muslims across Turkey, South Asia, Central Asia, and large parts of the Arab world. Abu Hanifa began his life as a young merchant in the markets of Kufa, but when a senior scholar saw his potential, he advised him to seek knowledge instead. Abu Hanifa spent decades developing a method of Islamic law that could deal with new situations while staying firmly rooted in the Quran and Sunnah. That is one of the reasons his school spread so widely and remained influential for more than 12 centuries. But the moment that showed his true character came years later. The most powerful ruler of his time called for him. The Caliph al-Mansur wanted him to become the chief judge of the entire Abbasid Empire. Abu Hanifa said no. The Caliph pressed him. Abu Hanifa replied, "If I am telling the truth and I am not fit for this position, then you should not appoint me. And if I am lying, then a liar is even less fit for it. Either way, the answer is no." The Caliph had him imprisoned and flogged until his blood ran. But Abu Hanifa refused to change his position. He died in Baghdad in 150 AH. It is reported that he was found in sujud, spending his final moments in prayer. He left behind a principle that still inspires people today, a scholar who cannot be bought, cannot be broken. Imam Malik ibn Anas. Imam Malik ibn Anas was the founder of the Maliki school of law and the author of Al-Muwatta, one of the earliest and most influential books in Islamic history. For more than 1,000 years, scholars have studied it, and it became a foundation of Islamic law across North and West Africa, where the Maliki school is still widely followed today. Born and raised in Medina, he grew up to become one of the most respected scholars in the Muslim world. He studied under the leading scholars of Medina until he became the scholar people traveled across the Islamic world to learn from. Out of respect for the Prophet, peace be upon him, he never rode an animal inside Medina, saying he felt too shy to let an animal walk over the ground where the Prophet was buried. Near the end of his life, he began to weep, and the people around him asked why. He replied, "I wish I had been beaten for every personal opinion I gave in a fatwa. I wish I had never done it." The man whose book helped shape the understanding of Islam for entire regions of the Muslim world spent his final moments worried that he might have spoken too much.